welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to LAFC versus Vancouver Whitecaps FC in MLS Cup Playoffs 2024 Western Conference Quarterfinals. Match one of the best-of-3 series. We got Vancouver, we got LAFC. Should be interesting. LAFC, who did just beat Vancouver, who just beat Portland 5-0. LAFC, who are the best team in the West this year. Who comes out on top at BMO Stadium, Bank of California Stadium in LA? We got LAFC versus Vancouver. Should be interesting. LAFC contra Vancouver Whitecaps FC, la Oeste Conferencia Cuartos de Final, Partido 1 en la MLS Cup Playoffs. Should be interesting. Game 2 of the night. This one we'll review. Starting 11 for LAFC. Hugo Juarez. The back three are Aaron Long, Maxime Chanot, Sergei Palencia. The midfield four, Ryan Hollingshead, Lewis O'Brien, Timothy Tillman, Christian Oliveira. The front three are Denny Bouanga, Olivier Giroux, and Mateus Bogus for LAFC. They are going to get this one going pretty much instantly. Vancouver Whitecaps. We got Yohei Takaoka, the back four, Sam Atakubi, Tristan Blackman, Ranko Veselinovic, Matthias Laborda, Pedro Vite, Andres Cubas, Stuart Armstrong, Ryan Gould, Ali Ahmed, and Brian White for Vancouver Whitecaps FC. That's what we got. How we doing, Alex? This game we will review once it's over. Players to watch tonight in the fourth conference quarterfinal, game 1. We got Olivier Giroux for LAFC, 2 goals, 3 assists, all comps this season. For LAFC. Scored the Open Cup final as well. He plays big when big games play. Ryan Gould's the player to watch for Vancouver. The hat trick in the wild card match on Wednesday. Absolutely skins the Timbers. Ryan Gould did. Can he do it again to LAFC? We'll find out. Teams are walking out. We're ready to go. They'll get this kicked off very, very soon. Can Vancouver fight their way to a upset win? They did beat LAFC on penalties in the Leagues Cup. Let's not forget this. They could do it again. Of course, they still have 2 more games to win, even if they did do it tonight. But as a Toronto fan, I would not mind if they did, for reasons. For selfish reasons. With that being said, we will see how this second game tonight goes. 2 games tomorrow, 3 games on Tuesday, 2 on Wednesday, 2 on Thursday, 2 on Friday, 1 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday. Monday, recap video, but off. Tuesday, off, totally. Wednesday, recap video, but other than that, off. Thursday, off. But waiting for the second half, or the second game to start. Second half of the doubleheader. This game will be reviewed once we're done, once this is over. We back. Yep, we back. Waiting for the second half. I ate pasta earlier before the games. I did. We don't have a decal on our helmet. Play for the name on the helmet. Wait, we don't have a decal on our helmet. Good point, but TFC gets in CONCACAF if the Whitecaps win MLS Cup. Technically, I'm still rooting for TFC. Wink. Last year, they played the 3-game series, LAFC, Vancouver. Vancouver got their ass kicked. Unwavering faith. I got to be delusional sometimes, don't I? Exactly. Oh, wait, he wasn't in goal. Technically, though, this is good for Toronto. Vancouver winning is good for Toronto. So technically, it's that time Thomas Assault saved our ass. Well, no, San Jose's not playing anything. I would never wear a Montreal jersey. Maybe we shouldn't even have been in that 2021 CCL, though. I don't know. Maybe not. But it stopped Montreal from going to that CCL. So, as long as I don't... Again, I collect every jersey but Montreal's. Well, last year they were. There's a little bit of a hitch saying covering games, it's probably better to actually wear a team's jersey than wear a T-shirt with their colors. I'll never wear a Montreal jersey. I promise that. Even if somebody trolled me and sent me one as fan mail, I'd probably microwave it instead. Well, because I actually have a Vancouver jersey and not an LAFC jersey. One, if they win MLS Cup, Toronto goes to CCL. So that's the what's the word? That's the cope. That's the cope talking. They'll get stomped out anyway. Of all sports, probably all sports, 60, 65, gotta be about that. Good amount of Blue Jays jerseys. A lot of TFC jerseys. St. Louis, Nashville, Vancouver, Canada, Mexico, USA. That SpongeBob jersey, it counts. Chelsea, Liverpool, Madrid, that Huddersfield jersey, Bayern, Braves, Mets, Cardinals, Patriots, Bucks, Saints, Mississippi State. It's got to be in the 60s. I don't see Vancouver as a rival. It's like Southern Miss. I really don't. Like, when Vancouver plays Toronto, I guess it's a little bit more rivalistic. It's a little bit more serious than the Trillium Cup is. But to me, they're the redheaded stepchildren. Like, if they're doing good, good for them. I have no hate for that. Jeremy Rufo is the referee tonight. I have no hate for that. If they're actually doing good. If Montreal, though, I hate them. But Vancouver's like Southern Miss. It's like, yeah, when we play them, I guess it's a rivalry. I guess it's a bit testy. But it's not. It's like, yeah, it's serious when they play each other. But is it really a rivalry, though? I mean, to Vancouver fans, yeah. Like, Vancouver fans, yeah. They have a rivalry with Toronto, but I think it's one-sided, to be totally honest. I could see how people would hate Toronto and Montreal. I can't like TFC after this season. Does Victoria have a team? Pacific. Langford, Victoria, that's similar area. Yeah, Pacific. Langford, Victoria. Yeah, Pacific. Game's about to kick off. Yeah, Marchand scored to beat the Leafs last night. Happy birthday, by the way. Happy birthday. And here we go. We're off. Exactly. I'd say about 25K. Oh, but good news is at Citi Field. Well, I guess it's not good news because that means the Mets didn't make the World Series. Oh, my God. Playing forward. 27 seconds. Oh, happy birthday. Damn. Happy birthday to you, too. I agree. Free kick for Bwanga. I'm not surprised. The worst, well, I don't know if I'd say we're worse than last year, but they raised season tickets last year going into this season. They did it again. Like, I know fans are loyal, but really, are we really going to do this? Oh, yeah. They didn't even make the playoffs that year. Were they even close? I know they were in the wild card 22. But Bogusz. Oliveira, cross. Header. Oh, Girault puts it off. Past the post 2 minutes in. NYCFC 2021. I know NYCFC won the cup in 21, but how'd the Mets die for y'all? Like, I thought they just sucked that year. When the Braves won the World Series, I think they should have a CPL team. The CPL should have more than 8 teams. I really believe so. I like Jelly Roll, but he ain't the greatest country singer. Come on. Well, there you go. Yeah, 22. I like Jelly Roll. I do. But he's not George Strait. He's not Johnny Cash. He's not Toby Keith. He's not Merle Haggard. He's not Alabama. He's not Willie Nelson. He's not Bo Cephas or Hank Sr. He's neither. I mean, he's good. Like right now, I mean, yeah, like currently, top 3 probably. In my opinion, all time, top 20, which isn't bad, but, you know. 3rd minute, which isn't bad, but, you know. Even then, that's a question. Last time we had a Citi Field playoff game, we destroyed Miami. The atmosphere was the best I've ever experienced. That made me like Citi Field more than Yankee Stadium. Oh, yeah, when Balotelli backheeled the ball out of play and then got subbed off instantly. I remember. And Twellman was like so pissed off that he backheeled the ball out of play. Like he was just absolutely incredulous. Eddie Arnold, Conway Twitty. Yeah, Conway. Yeah. Conway's up there too. Buck Owens. Cowboys up 10-6 at the half. Cross in. Ooh, Gold can't get there. 4th minute, 0-0, and it's been up and down. All my exes live in Texas. That's a good song. George Strait, all hits, to be honest. Balotelli's back in City. Yeah, he is. 4th minute. 5th minute, player down for LAFC. Genoa, yeah. He was just here. Oh, he's asking about Balotelli. Genoa. Playing forward, 5th minute. I love Sartini. He's a clown. I agree. I agree. Like, and then MLS putting over the fact that he was like, well, to me, there is, like, when he was basically saying he was an atheist after Phil Neville said, well, God's a Timbers fan. MLS actually posted that quote that Sartini was saying, well, I don't believe in God, so I'm like, and it caused exactly what I would have expected the discourse to be in the comment section. The minority of MLS fans that are religious were mad about it, and the MLS fans who are atheists and agnostics were laughing. And then saying, seethe, religious, seethe. I'm not surprised. MLS knows, I'd venture, a good portion of their fan base is agnostic. They don't believe in a God. So they don't give a shit. See, I'm not mad because I know. I'm not mad because I know what MLS's demographics are. They're a majority of them. It ain't me. It ain't me. 7th minute. It ain't country libertarian redneck. So I just laugh at the chaos. 7th minute, 0-0. Settle. Shot off the post. Man, Vancouver knocked one off the post. It's all you really can do nowadays is laugh at the chaos. All you really can do. Just like this game. Laugh at the chaos. Armstrong has been a great signing for Vancouver. Corner for Vancouver. Toluca 1-3-1 easy. I knew you'd be happy. Angulo hat trick. Crossed in. Header. Ooh. Miami LA Galaxy is going to be the final if it's scripted. It's scripted. The Strouds want Miami Galaxy. Eighth minute throw in for Vancouver. Playing forward. Dalton Canelo's hat trick. Good. Very good. Very good. Well, you ask a question, you don't say somebody's name, I'll answer it. Especially about football. I hate Hollywood FC, says Pepita. I just want Vancouver to get Toronto in CCL. That's all I want. That's all I want. Come on now. Canelo's a great player. He had bad injuries that prevented him from doing so. Yeah, good point. Well, first, though. 0-0, 9th minute. Settle. Marcel Ruiz. But they're both good players. Exactly. Like, I mean, it's his beliefs. It's his beliefs. But I'm just surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised MLS went and basically gave him a platform and reposted that platform for him to put out his beliefs. But then again, the fan base of MLS leans more towards him than not. So I'd say a majority. Segura scored the winning goal for Hajduk yesterday. Great. I think this will go to a game 3. I agree. Hard times create strong. I'll say people. Hard times create strong people. Strong people create good times. Good times create weak people. Weak people create hard times. Ooh. I mean, Miami in some weird way, like you either hate watching Miami or watching Miami for the entertainment. LAFC or Miami? I mean, LAFC is like more obviously hated. Like I hate Montreal. That's just facts. I don't think people hate Montreal like me unless they're a Toronto fan. Seattle Sounders, I hate Seattle Sounders, but Portland hates Seattle. I think overall it's LAFC or Miami. Galaxy's been shit for too long. They've just gotten good. I think people are happy for them, actually. Red Bulls, I don't like Red Bulls. Yeah, it's got to be LAFC or Miami. It's got to be. Like, actually, publicly, a lot of people hate. It's got to be. Miami has positivity behind it, but there's definitely hate watchers. It's either one or the other. One or the other. I would hope so with Neppy, with Marco. I would hope. Well, I would scout both. But personally, South America is probably more talent-rich. That hasn't been his mind, so to speak. But then you could also look at a country like Morocco. Like, I think we're missing Asia and Africa. Listen. Morocco has very good players. "13th minute. Yeah. Playing forward. For me, Mahrez and MLS would be sick. I'm just talking about younger players. I'm talking about younger Moroccan, Algerian, Ghanaian players. There's a lot of players you could, I think, scout in Africa and find some diamonds in the rough. Hell, even players with, well, that will also be scouting in Europe. Like Elias Ajimaj plays in Europe, but he's Moroccan, so to speak. But definitely not Bakrar that he's ass. Yeah, he wasn't great. They should be scouting Rijka and Osijek and Croatia, a lot of the Portuguese teams. Remember Akam one season, Wonder and Fire. Talented player, egotistical jackass. TLDR. Talented player, egotistical jackass. That's where we'll leave it. Those are my thoughts. Talented player, egotistical jackass. I can admit, talented player. Egotistical as shit. It's the ego that makes people. It's the ego. It's not even really. It's just the ego. LAFC. America versus Monterrey starts. America versus Monterrey starts. LAFC fans, saludos, welcome. Under Paunovic. Paunovic's fire team was amazing. I have to agree. 15th minute. Mateusz Bogusz on the ball. 16th minute, 0-0. Tillman. Sixteenth minute, 0-0. Well, I think now that the U.S. women's national team she's off of it, I do believe the U.S. women's national team is more, they're still a good team. And I like what Emma Hayes is doing with them, but they're more tolerable to watch. Tolerable sounds bad, but like, you get my point. They're more fun to watch. I answered your question. It's not that I hate you. It's that it's a topic that it's a topic I probably shouldn't touch. We've already walked on the line. I think we've already walked the tightrope already with the Vanni Sartini atheists comment and the thoughts on that, or MLS talking about it. I don't think we should walk tightropes all the time. Denny Bawanga takes a shot wide. Well, that's good. Yeah, Nico Gaitan. Jeez. Man, that's underwhelming for sure, but damn. Yeah. What is he even doing now? Is he in China or something? Schweinsteiger, Mihailovic, Akam. Yeah. Nemanja, Gaitan. Yeah. Good. That was a good team. '18th minute. He's playing in Kings League. Well, I answered you. Then Rio continued the conversation. But I did answer you that last time. I just didn't bring up the comment. But you knew exactly. I don't mind LAFC like I used to. Yeah. I just didn't bring up the comment. But I answered you when I said, great player, jackass person. Egotistical jackass. I used to hate him way more. Me too. But that was Bob Bradley, turns out. I could smell bullshit from a mile away. And that man is bullshit. It's like I knew that TFC was going to find a way. Sarmiento in Argentina. Interesting. 19th minute. It's like I knew TFC was going to bring in Bradley. I could just smell the bullshit from a mile away. I mean, Bob Bradley's a hard person to root for anyway. If your team is good, I guess you say, oh, that's our jackass. But, he's an asshole. He's a horrible coach and an asshole. Ask Sebi Salazar. And you know what? I'll give Sebi credit. He still shades him to this day. on Football Americas whenever he comes up. Sebi Ben shading him. 20th minute. Who's Sirianni of MLS? Sartini. Actually, yeah, no, Sartini. Like, I don't know Sirianni's politics, but Sartini would be Sirianni if he was a flaming liberal. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember that. I remember that. I remember when that happened. I felt sorry for him. Felt sorry for him. He got his channel back, though, so there you go. But wasn't that really bad timing, too? Because wasn't that, like, right before the Gold Cup final when that happened? Wasn't that, like, really bad timing? 20th minute, 0-0, 0-0. Wasn't that really bad timing? '21st minute, 0-0, 0-0. Saved. I remember. That's why I ain't say no names. See, that's why I didn't say any names. That's why I didn't say any names. That's why I just said the thoughts, not the name. Pro tip. Sometimes if you're worried about talking, pro tip, sometimes you say what you think, but don't say somebody's name. '23rd minute. You already did that, Alex. You did that like 2 months ago. The Pittsburgh Riverhounds thing. Yeah, like in one of the goalkeepers, Eric Dick or something. The one who used to play for Kansas City. So there you go. Lol. Playing forward. Yeah, it is. 23rd minute, 0-0. Gabriel Peralta is the other goalkeeper. Jacob Randolph, the third keeper. Yeah, the one who plays for the Chargers. And now no charges, no. No. No, I don't even, no. 24th minute, 0-0, 0-0. I don't even know. Header. Vancouver ain't playing half bad this game so far. They ain't playing half bad. They're taking it to Vancouver. I wouldn't say taking it to them, but they're staying alive. Is that like a Darman copy? It sounds like it. So you see, oh, he's from San Diego. Man, why would you boo him? He's from San Diego. I get he's a heel, but come on. He's from San Diego. So you see. 25th minute, 0-0. Bro. Damn. That's how they cheer for him by booing him. But he's from San Diego. 25th minute. But he is actually a heel. It's not like he's a freaking... People like you even though you're a heel. He actually gets heel heat. So you know what? Good for him, you know. Vancouver's fighting hard. They're staying alive. LAFC really hasn't had much in clear chances. Atakubi. I'd say Vancouver got closer. Plays forward, cleared. Here comes LAFC. Shot. Oh, what a save. What a block. Oh, yeah. It was a 2-0 win for Cruz Azul, yeah? That happened last night, though, right? But, hi. JD. I win the match. I get the fall, but JD takes the pin. He takes the fall. I get the fall. Champion. Duh. Champion, duh. Preferably. Oh, are they saying handball? This might be a handball. I don't know. This could be a handball on Vancouver. I mean, did it hit his... He's trying to pull it in. If anything... Yeah, but JD's even more of a loser. At least Dominic got live. JD has the head of a Funko Pop. Penalty. Penalty for LAFC. Handball on Tristan Blackman. Damn. Beyonce makes better music. I mean, that's just... I like Kid Rock, but Beyonce makes better music. I could be... Damn. I mean, he was pulling his hand in. Bouanga versus Takaoka. I think we know where this is going. This is how it starts. LAFC to get their opening goal. Or will Takaoka make the save? Last year, he got scored on by Bouanga on penalties. But there's a handball for that. I know. Club World Cup is almost close. If you talk about the 2025 one next year, if you talk about the Intercontinental Cup, I'll be live on Tuesday for Al Ali versus Al Ain. Bouanga versus Takaoka. Can Takaoka make the save this time? And no, he goes the wrong way. Down the middle of the net for Bouanga. 1-0. 1-0. Denny Bouanga. 1-0, 29th minute. 1-0. I mean, he went down the middle and Takaoka didn't stand there. He just went, boom. No. I just think the penalty was bullshit. That's all. Because he was owning y'all with Pachuca. So you took their best player and they're dumb enough to sell him to a rival. And you still didn't get any better. Well, you got worse. So, VTFO? Because he's one of the best players in MLS. 30th minute. He's one of the people who got an 80 rated card on FIFA. Because he's one of the best players in MLS. Rory. Playing forward. Takes a shot. Cleared away. It's 1-0, 31st minute. Played too much Brawl Stars. What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything? There's a mosquito. No, there's not. Maybe in your house, but not mine. And if there was, I would have been bitten already. Mosquitoes eat me for lunch. Mosquitoes eat me for lunch. 32nd minute. 1-0. 1-0. Mosquito right here. Mosquito right here. Mosquito here. Mosquito here. Butt scratcher. Butt scratcher. Butt scratcher. Butt scratcher. Third minute. Thirty-fourth minute, 1-0. It's less than 10 minutes, but okay. 1-0, 1-0, 34th minute. It's MLS After Dark, but instead of going off the rails, we're towing the line. We're towing the line. Makes me feel like you want me to be live on election night. Makes me feel like you want me to be live on election night. Jeez. 34th minute. Personally, I just think he's busy. Personally, I think Sean is busy. Or his grades are trash or something like that. 35th minute. Maybe work, sports, both. Having to. And maybe he doesn't like that you're a mod either, and it's probably both in general, but you know. You know what I meant. Where's a notebook? You know what I meant. 2 + 2 is 4. Like 2 + 2 is 4. 3 + 3 is 6 type work. Or find X. Or find X. Find X. Yeah. I'm surprised that Barcelona whipped Madrid's ass. Genius offside trap, though. And Mbappe might be making Madrid worse. Or he shouldn't be playing striker. Should let him play the 10 and drift wherever he wants to drift. And Vinicius is right in his path. That's my thoughts. I guess sort of the problem Messi had-ish. Cross in. Header cleared by LAFC. I mean, smart offside trap, though. So many offsides by Madrid. Hey, Barcelona's good. They are good. Hansi Flick is that guy. Simple. Why is everyone surprised? Because Barca's been shit for about 3 years now. Ever since Messi left, they've been crap. Turns out they just needed a really good manager. All respect to Xavi, amazing player. Manager, sometimes good, sometimes not. But Hansi Flick, he turns out Germany just didn't want to play for him. Turns out he got thrown under the bus. Turns out he's more of the sextuple 6 trophies guy than what happened at Germany. I'm not saying Barca's going to win 6 trophies, but as long as they don't throw him out, Hansi Flick wasn't the problem. I don't know. Because Nagelsmann isn't... Germany's better, but... Did you not watch the documentary? Like, if you watch All or Nothing or just watch the clips for, like, Germany, it's basically the players didn't even like each other. You know? Like, they fought on the training pitch. He couldn't keep them together. He's a good tactician, but I don't think he's a good... What's the word for Hansi Flick? I think he's also a good motivator, but he's not good at keeping a team, like, rebuilding bonds in a team. I don't think so. Playing forward, it's hard for him to rebuild the bonds. I don't think he's a good culture guy. He's a good tactician. He's good at motivation, at least when it comes to the game. But culture, not exactly. That culture fell apart under him because he couldn't really. But then again, you could say Barcelona's culture was absolutely horrible the past couple of years without Messi. So you could say the opposite, but I don't see people fighting on the training pitch at Barcelona. And if it was happening, people would know. Somebody would get their hands on it. Chiringuito, probably. I don't know exactly who. If it would be Petterol or be Petterol who gets it or Ronchero, but somebody would get it if they were fighting on the training pitch. So it can't be as bad. I just think they hated losing. They were underperforming and, oh yeah, I remember that. And Frankfurt won. And then they won the Europa League. Yes. But if they were fighting on the training pitch at La Masia, at the training ground, oh, people would know if Barcelona were fighting on the training pitch. You don't need a documentary to know that. Somebody would find out. And they'll end up on Chiringuito, and then Ranchero trolls them. With a song. Trolls them with a song. 40th minute. Everyone would know. TikTok. '40th minute. It's crazy Lewandowski was linked to MLS. He's absolutely balling for Barcelona. I agree with that, yeah. Adekubi. Shot cleared. Ooh. Vancouver is still attacking, though. Kubas! High over the bar. Yeah, that's also a good thing because Barcelona's back to their roots. Youth players playing for the manager and playing well. Why is Lamine Yamal not up for Ballon d'Or? Like, seriously, though. Like, he was pretty damn good for Barca last year, and he won the Euros. People are telling me Vinicius Jr. should win the Ballon d'Or. No. Like, really, Lamine Yamal should be up for it. Now, is he going to win the Young Player Trophy? Yes. Would I be shocked if next year Lamine Yamal wins Ballon d'Or? No. No. Like, I love watching him for Spain because I hate watching him for Barca because he's exactly what Messi used to be. Like, I will say I do appreciate Lamine Yamal more than I did Messi. Just watching him for the tactics and watching him the way he plays. Like, it's the same situation. It's the same situation, but I have the, what's the word? The look back of, but it's 2020, but he won the Euros. If you win a intercontinental or a confederational trophy, even a confederational summer trophy overtakes the UCL in years like this. Vinicius didn't win the Copa. I also agree with that. That was a great move. He is underrated for sure. It's like for tactics reasons, I enjoy watching Barcelona. They're like Man City. I hate Barcelona. I hate Man City, but I gotta say, watching their tactics, watching the way they play, you can't say, like, they're amazing. Like, you can't not say Madrid and City or Barca and City are amazing. Like, Barca's amazing to watch for tactical reasons. Do I hate the club? Yeah, I do. I do. Still do. But watching it for tactical reasons, watching how they play the game, it's crazy it's crazy hate watching them because there's a portion where you're like, I love the way they play. That their tactics are amazing. I hate the club. And I guess I'd root for Barcelona over City because at least Barcelomeu's a jackass, but oh wait, no. Well, he was, but Laporta, I don't like Laporta either. Bartomeu was a jackass though. Which is why half the reason why they're in this situation. You kind of feel for Laporta, though, to be totally honest. You kind of feel for him because he was put in a situation as president of the club that he had to fix wholeheartedly. He's not the reason why the levers are being pulled. He's not the reason why they have all this money problems. He's not the reason why they have to sacrifice something to register a player. That's Bartomeu. you kind of do have to feel for Laporta, though, I won't lie. But all the bad things that are happening at Barca, they're Bartomeu's fault. I would agree with that, yeah. Like, Bartomeu, and COVID probably didn't help either. Bartomeu went full lame duck president. 5 minutes of stoppage time in this half. 1-0 LAFC. Played forward. Free kick for Vancouver. Can they tie this up? You put Messi over the club, extending his contracts each year. 2nd minute of stoppage time. Yep. Hmm. 46th minute. Hit that like button, let's get this one going. One thing while Fiorentina knows how to do its business, Ronaldo wanted a bigger contract and said, no, you can leave. You mean Juventus? Free kick for Ryan Gould. Shot. Oh, off the crossbar. Gould's going to regret missing that one. 47th minute. Real Madrid keeps up with the price to pay for Baccarino from Dinamo, but he wants to stay for Champions League this year. Playing forward is LAFC. Bogusz. Mateus Bogusz. Still. Bogusz plays it on through to Oliveira, but that'll be tackled away. Blocked away by Vancouver. 46th minute into the 47th. Sounds like the same thing Austin Matthews is going through as the C for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Just a hunch. Just a hunch. That sounds familiar. That sounds very familiar. '48th minute. LAFC Bogusz cross. That'll be a goal kick. Mbappe can't read the offside line. It's ridiculous. Mbappe got to Madrid 3 years too late. He shouldn't have extended with PSG and moved earlier. Now it's Vini's team, and no way in hell they're moving Vini off the wing. Well, they offside trapped him very heavily in that game as well. 48th minute. They definitely offside trapped him very heavily in that game. But yeah, you can't read the offside line. I mean, seriously, if you're as good as Mbappe, how are you offside that many times? He should have been better. He really should have been. Look both ways. Look both ways. It's just like you're walking down the street. Look both ways. Unless you see the last, or you should see the last defender right next to you or in front of you. Look both ways, get the ball, hear the ball hit off somebody's foot, then go to the net! Nobody's going to get that but Rory and me, but whatever. Mbappe's like Wayne Rooney, he peaked at an early age. Can we agree Joselu was better? Honestly, for the way the Madrid team was built, he was. Ironically enough, he was. The way they're built. 50th minute. 1-0. Steve Dangle reference. Exactly. But it works for football, too. I mean, go to the net. It works for football, too, to be honest. Probably more likely TFC because they try to go to the net, but they try to walk to it instead of just take the shot. See, they got it wrong. When they hear go to the net, they mean them go to the net, not the ball. Header. Cleared away. My eyes work. My eyes work. No. Halftime, it's 1-0 LAFC. I may be nearsighted as hell, but my eyes work. Halftime, 1-0. 1-0, 1-0 medio tiempo. LAFC leads due to the penalty in the 30th minute. 29-30. It is what it is. With that being said, we'll be back with the stats of the half. Sit tight. We'll take a short break. 1-0, 1-0 medio tiempo. Sit tight and be back. We're back for the stats of the half. Exactly. Stats of the half. We got 9 shots to 8, 51% possession to 49% possession, 3 shots on goal to 1, 230 accurate passes, 85% to 220, 85% pass actually, 7 fouls to 3, 2 corners to 2, 9 shots to 8, 4 shots off the goal to 5, 3 shots on goal to 1. We have 270 passes to 260, 85% pass actually to 85. We got 4 throws to 8. We got 1 offside to 0, 0 yellow cards to 0, 0 red cards to 0, 1-0 at the half, 1-0. If Tristan Blackman didn't get called for a handball where he's pulling his hand back in, it was a harsh call. This game would be 0-0. Both teams have had their moments. I'd say it's very even. I don't really think there's a better team. I think LAFC has the goal, the edge, because The call was bad. I mean, he's pulling his hand in as he's turning away from the ball. He's making an effort not to hit it, and he's torting his body not to hit it, and Bouanga scores the penalty. To me, I think this game is very even. I think Vancouver can win it. I think Vancouver can go to penalties and win it. How we doing, Hans? How we doing? I believe that Vancouver is fighting hard, and they've had their chances. They're going to regret some of the chances they missed. But I'd say it's a very even game. I really don't see, like, Vancouver is losing because of the penalty, but really it's an even game. Anybody, this could go to penalties, and it wouldn't surprise me. LAFC could have a better second half and win 4-0, and it wouldn't really surprise me. Vancouver could win this game 2-1, and it wouldn't really surprise me. We got a lot to see the next 45 minutes, but I do believe that LAFC are leading, but it's not as obvious as you would expect over this 45 minutes. See what happens in the second 45, but right now, LAFC is doing exactly what they need to do. With that being said, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get this one going. Second half about to start, and then we'll review the match once it's over. And after that, I got to make, like, the Monday and Tuesday streams. I think that's smarter, because if I had to do Monday through Thursday, if I made Monday through Thursday, I'd have to make 9 streams for this channel. So I think I'm just going to make the Monday, Tuesday streams, make those 5, and then make Wednesday, Thursdays on Tuesday night. But we're getting ready to go for the second half, 10 minutes from now. Should be interesting. Second half. Waiting for the second half to start. Second half, getting ready to go. One 0 at the half, 1-0. Oh, Toronto's only 4th in the Atlantic. Okay. Good. Second half. Ooh. Still one. Of course, it's still 1-0. It's the half. Four games over the next 2 days to finish off game ones. Still the first round, though, but game ones in this round will be over on Tuesday, late on Tuesday. Then we have game twos on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then the next weekend after that is game 3. But second half should be starting pretty soon. Second half, waiting for it. The Lions won 52-14, and Jared Goff only threw 85 yards. What the hell? That makes okay. All right. Damn. Man, the Titans suck. Saw they were doing some trick plays. I mean, you might as well when you're up that high. Second half, Dan Campbell football. Big balls. I mean, that man legit has he is just on fire. Like, he is the best coach in the NFL. He's the best coach in the NFL right now. Simple. Lions are for real. They're one of the favorites in the NFC. I think they are the favorite. I mean, the 49ers suck. The Rams suck. The Bucs lost both their best wide receivers. The Saints suck. The Vikings probably are still the second favorite. It's crazy. Dallas sucks. Philadelphia's frauds. Washington versus... We legit might just have an NFC title game of Washington versus Detroit. Or Minnesota versus Detroit come January. Who would have thought? Second half's about to start. Who would have thought? That's like freaking, I don't know. That's like San Jose and Toronto playing MLS Cup. Toronto's actually, well, they've both been there, but it feels like forever ago. It was forever ago for San Jose. It feels forever ago for Toronto. The second half's about to start. Here we go. Here we go. Throw in Ali Ahmed. Packers, I'd put them in there too. Fair, true. Yeah, the Packers are doing pretty well. 46-minute. Vancouver looking to equalize sometime in this half. Will they is the question. Vancouver's playing tough. The win against Vancouver, or the win against Portland, was not a fluke. I will say that much. Foul player down for Vancouver. 46-minute. Looks like it's Ali Ahmed. But look at the number. It looks like Ali Ahmed. Yep, it is Ali Ahmed. Hollingshead runs into him and just bodies him. Niners are going to go 4-4 if they win tonight. They're pretty mid this season, especially losing some key players. I think their problem is their injuries. That's the problem. Their problem is the injuries. If they weren't injured to hell and back, they'd be better. The problem is they're injured to hell and back. The Cowboys just suck. And Dak got a damn bag. Offside. Dak got a damn bag by the Cowboys week 1, and then they turned out to suck. Man, should have went to the Steelers. 48th minute. Hollingshead. Playing forward is Vancouver. 49th minute. 1-0, 1-0. Forty-ninth minute. Forty-ninth minute. Playing forward. 50th minute. LAFC on the ball. Vancouver has to find an equalizer if they want any chance. Playing forward. LAFC on the ball. 1-0, 1-0. Still 1-0. I believe in freedom and free speech, yes. Viva la libertad, carajo. Viva la libertad, carajo. Long live freedom. Viva la libertad, carajo. Simple. Simple. 51st minute. Fifty-second minute. Save. Lloris to play the ball forward. One nil. Throw in. For Vancouver. No. Free kick. Cowboys back in the game. Well, good for them. 54th minute. 1-0, 1-0. $54. Playing forward, Vancouver on the ball. Cleared away by LAFC. 55th minute. Playing forward, LAFC attacking. Still 1-0. Oh! Free kick for LAFC. $56 minute. Cross in, shot, goal! Goal! Goal for Christian Oliveira. 2-0. Bangs one home, and that's going to do it for Vancouver, or LAFC tonight, most likely. I don't see Vancouver coming back from 2 down. Try to win game 2 at home and then fight for game 3. Live to fight another day, but Christian Oliveira crossed in, bangs one home. Goal for LAFC, 2-0, 2-0. Christian Oliveira. Hollingshead crosses it to the top of the box. Bogish plays it on to Oliveira. Oliveira bangs it home. Top bins, bar down. There it is. It's over. 57th minute. 2-0, 2-0. It's done. Let's see if Vancouver could add some fight or they just play this game out and live to fight another day. Playing forward. I love LA, at least for 2 games. Watching TNA Bound for Glory yesterday. Congratulations to War Machine Rhino's now inducted TNA Hall of Fame. What's your thoughts and favorite memories of Rhino? Rhino, Good worker. Was amazing ECW. I loved when he was in the tag team with Heath Slater. That was awesome. I loved that. But Rhino, good worker. Very good at what he did. Tough dude. Legitimately. I'm happy to see he's in the TNA Hall of Fame. Deservedly so. He was able to play comedy when needed. He was able to play a monster when needed. A good face. Good worker overall. I would agree. Good worker overall. Lots of range, I guess. 59th, I would say. 59th minute, 2-0, 2-0. '60th minute. 2-0, 2-0. You said both teams to score. I didn't say that part was over. I just said the Vancouver, the way they've been playing, I thought they would score. I still think they will, but they're not scoring 2. I don't think they're scoring 2 or 3. And Vancouver could still get scored a third on them. They may score 1. They may get I believe they still will get a consolation, but they ain't tying this game up. So for them to tie this game up and then go to penalties, that's not happening. Do I think they'll get a consolation? Yeah, I do believe that. But Orlando won 2-0. I do like chicken pot pie. That is really good. That is really good. Is that somewhere in California? I think wins MLS Cup. Miami. If I go to California, I guess, Southern California, I guess I could keep that one in mind. 62nd minute, or whenever, I should say. '17 San Francisco. And LA puts one off the post, the crossbar, but it's still 2-0. 2-0 esta noche. LAFC. Crew wins. It'll be Crew Miami Eastern Conference Final. I honestly think whoever wins that game is going to win MLS Cup, but I think Miami has a better chance. More likely, I should say. Playing forward, it's by Safeway. Oh. Corner. Looking for a short corner routine here. Cross in. Brought down. It's out for a corner for LAFC. 64th minute. Subs, Kai Kamara is coming on for LAFC. Fafa Pico coming on for Vancouver. They're making a triple sub, Vancouver. Girault is off. Alessandro Wolff is coming on. Fafa Pico coming on. Sebastian Berhalter coming on. Armstrong off for Wolff. Berhalter on for Vite. Fafa Pico coming on for Ali Ahmed. And we got Kai Kamara coming on for LAFC. For Olivier Giroud. Goal kick for Yohei Takaoka. Brought down. Cleared. Cross in, header. Cleared away, still 2-0. 2-0. 66th minute. Playing forward. Ooh. Berhalter plays it up. Wolff. Alessandro Wolff. Berhalter. Top of the box. Shot over the bar by Kubas. Cowboys got another touchdown, 23-30. Well, there you go. Christian Oliveira has covered 5.4 miles of distance tonight. Andres Kubas has covered 5.6 miles out of most of everybody. 2 shots have sailed over the bar. And a partridge in a pear tree. Or something like that. I don't know. '68th minute. We got 0-0, 49th minute. Oh, it is 1-0. They just scored. They just scored, turns out. 1-0. They just scored, America. Brown Rodriguez instantly. As soon as I look, yep, just happened. Brown Rodriguez just happened. 1-0. Who's your favorite Batman? Affleck? I mean, Robert Pattinson, too. Adam West? Adam West? Yeah, no, Adam West. Adam West, Affleck, Robert Pattinson. One of those 3. Adam West is probably number 1 out of all of them, but Affleck and Robert Pattinson are up there. Monterey are fraudulent. Yeah, because how you losing to America? Sixth and 9th minute, playing forward. Bale. He doesn't play football anymore. He plays golf because he'd rather play golf. Playing forward wide, 70th minute. Monterey sucks. Best thing they did all year was beat Miami. Oh, he is. Oh, Christian Bale. Oh, we're talking about American Psycho. Oh, okay. See, I like that movie more. Batman, Christian Bale is Batman for me. Just, I think of him as American Psycho. So it's kind of hard for me to, like, if I saw another movie with Heath Ledger playing in it, I probably wouldn't. I mean, I know it's old, but I think of him as the Joker. Like, to me, that's Heath Ledger, the Joker. If I watched him do another movie, I'd probably be a little bit, no, I don't like it. Saved. I don't really like it. Which, it's kind of weird then that I like Robert Pattinson as Batman then, because you don't really see his face, though. So maybe that's kind of what helps that. 71st minute. Playing forward, 72nd minute. Forlan's a tennis player now. Do I look like JD Vance to you? When's the next live? Tomorrow. NYCFC versus Cincinnati at 5:45 Central. Cowboys getting the ball. So there's two tomorrow. 5:45, 7:50. Boom, there you go. So 5:40, NYCFC, Cincinnati, NYCFC. They'll be set up later tonight. I'll get them going. Wow. And the game turned out a little bit better. Ball crossed in. Oh, Vancouver missed that. Shot blocked away. 73rd minute. That's probably the end of both teams' score, though. '73rd minute. Did Ohtani really get hurt? Not bad enough to stop him from playing. He got a shoulder subluxation, but Dave Roberts said he'll be fine to play game 3. I'm not surprised. If he has to get a surgery, he'll get it after the season's over, after they get to celebrate, he'll get the surgery if he has to get some to tighten up the ligaments in his shoulder, which wouldn't surprise me, but his range of motion is just fine, so he'll play tomorrow. '74th minute. (2-0). Vela's getting ready to come on. 75th minute. They're going to bring on Carlos Vela. Looks like Vela's going to play. Yep. 75th minute out of 90, 25 or 15 more minutes plus stoppage time. Took him a few miles away to have a chance to win some. How long was he with the Angels? 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22. 6 years. He was at the Angels for 6 years. Got 6 years of service time. Became a free agent. Signed with the Dodgers. At the World Series the first year he plays for him. Because they're a super team. And he's the best player in baseball right now. But it also is a super team. Didn't even pitch. Still the best player in baseball. 6 years in Anaheim to just go to LA Dodgers and win 1 year. Very likely. Right now, looks like he will win his first year with LA. LA proper, because Anaheim is not LA. Shot wide. No matter how much they want to act like it, it is not. They're not the LA Angels of Anaheim. They're the Anaheim Angels. There's a reason why they have an A on their hats, and it's not because Angel starts with A. It's because they play in Anaheim. I don't call them the LA Angels of Anaheim. I don't call them the LA Angels. I call them the Anaheim Angels still. Levante Johnson coming on for Vancouver, 77th minute. Dallas choked. Damn it. '77th minute. LAFC has a really team. 78th minute. '78th minute. Good. Couldn't get a first down. Waiting for the final 10 minutes to pass. Review the game, get it up, and then there you go. Get the video up. Brian White off for Levante Johnson. 10 minutes of regular time, 12 minutes of regular time before stoppage time. More like 11, but still. 79th minute. 2-0, 2-0. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Cleared away by Vancouver. LAFC still attacking. Vela, Lloris, Aaron Long, Giroux, Bouanga. Damn, they might even win MLS Cup. Whoever, there's going to be an LA team in MLS Cup, I'm sure of it. I think it's the Galaxy, but technically the Galaxy beat Colorado by more than Vancouver lost to LAFC. Just saying. Just saying. 49ers game over. '80th minute. Come on, Galaxy, go get that 6th trophy. Oliveira's off for Marlon. Timothy Tillman's off for Ilie Sanchez. With 9 minutes to go. '82nd minute. At least there's 1 or 2 teams in this thing I could cheer for. Me, I'm just watching as a neutral because, well, Portland's out too. I guess I'm just rooting for Messi to win the trophy at this point. Just because. Well, a Vancouver-Miami final, but that won't happen. If it's Vancouver-Miami, I want Vancouver to win. I'll be wearing the suit that day, so there's no problem. '82nd minute. '83rd minute. I want the big teams in the final so the final can actually seem like a final. Other than that, I don't know who else to cheer for because I don't rep any of these other teams. Well, I pretty much agree with you there. Vancouver, of course, helps Toronto get in CCL if they win the MLS Cup. So, yeah, your team didn't even make the wild card, but mine didn't either. We were closer, but we still finished under the playoff line. '83rd minute. And St. Louis was under Dallas, weren't they, as well? So, if we're going with number 1, yeah, they were above the playoff line all year until the time it mattered. St. Louis were under Dallas. So, 84th minute. '84th minute. Who's the Cinderella of MLS? I hope it's LA. I hope it's not LAFC. I hope it's Vancouver. selfish reasons. More likely so, Atlanta ain't going to beat Miami. Colorado, I don't even see them winning at home at this point. I don't think there is one, to be honest. NYCFC maybe, but they'll still lose to Columbus. 85th minute. Yeah, exactly. Well, I feel the same way. Carlos Vela's coming on for the last 5 minutes. Vamos Vela. Carlos Vela's coming on for LAFC. He's back. Denny Bouanga's off for Vela. He gets the armband too, Vela. He's back. Here's Johnny. '86th minute. Ooh. Free kick for Vela. Takes. Cross. Header. Down. Cleared by Vancouver. Berhalter picks it. Berhalter goes. Has room. Switches the play. Will Fafa get there before Palencia? He does. Out for a throw. 87th minute. Actually, it's an LA throw. Plays forward. Laborda with a header. Substitution. Damir Krylak coming on for Vancouver Whitecaps. For Andres Cubas. Put in good shift, Andres Cubas did. 88th minute. 2 minutes plus stoppage time. Well, 2.5, but who's counting? Playing forward. Vancouver looking to maybe give themselves a chance to get an equalizer. Of course, they have to score very soon to do that, or very quickly and soon to do that. But 88th minute. At the very least, make the both teams to score bettors happy. Shot save by Lloris. With 2 minutes to go plus stoppage time. I'd say about 4 minutes. 4 or 5 minutes. I'd say closer to 4, but 2-0 Dulce Cero. '89th minute. 1.5 minutes for stoppage time. Over the top, and Johnson runs off of it. Then it gets cleared. Let me see. Did any away teams? I don't think so. Home team, home team, home team, and home team. No away teams. No lower seeds have won game ones yet. With halfway through the game ones, no lower seed has won a game one. Can Cincinnati NYCFC change that? We'll find out. Yellow card. Veselinovic gets a yellow card. 90th minute. Veselinovic gets a yellow card with right into stoppage time. 90th minute free kick for LAFC. Bogusz and Vela standing over it. Five minutes of stoppage time. Five more minutes. Bogusz and Vela. Bogusz takes off the crossbar. Vela brings it down. What a shot by Bogusz. I was like, oh, that wasn't too bad. 91st minute. Actually, the only away team to win in this playoff is, well, technically, no. Both wild cards were the away team. Technically, though, it was. Atlanta won in Montreal, and Vancouver won in Portland, even though they were technically the home team. They were also technically the away team. Go by seeding, the home team won. If you go by location, the away team won. No away wins in the game one. Best of threes, though. We'll see if that changes with these closer ties. Well, that's a 2-7. That's a 3-6. That was a 4-5. I thought the Bogusz shot was going in. Me too. 2 minutes through stoppage time, 3 to go. After we're done, we review this game. I'll get it up within the hour. And then I'll make the streams for the next 2 days. Have those get set up. And then there you go. '92nd minute, 3 minutes to go. Just barely realized you're wearing a Whitecaps jersey. Because if they win the MLS Cup, Toronto goes to CCL. You think I wouldn't? Really, it's just rooting for Toronto. That's the way I see it. Or the help or Toronto getting a help. No, not in my eyes. To Vancouver fans, they are. Vancouver sees themselves as rivals to Toronto. I just see them as redheaded stepchildren. Like, whenever we play a team, I honestly hate that team for 90 minutes. Unless it's Montreal, then I always hate them. Seattle, I always hate them. But Vancouver, I honestly want to see them do well. I have no hate for Vancouver unless they're playing Toronto. But that's just competitiveness. I don't see it as a rivalry. It's a little bit, I guess it's a bigger rivalry than Columbus-Toronto. Because to me, Columbus-Toronto is not a rivalry. It's BS. Like, why is there the Trillium Cup? I mean, now that Montreal's in the league, no. Minnesota winning away would not surprise me. They've been very good away from home this year. I think that's the last game of the whole. Yeah, I think that's the last game of the whole game ones. Home teams win up until the final game one of round one. Wouldn't surprise me, knowing MLS. 94th minute. Or tomorrow, the next 2 days are just chaos. Either way. Which, again, wouldn't surprise me. 94th minute. 1 minute to go. Plays through. Vancouver takes a shot. Goal! 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 Ryan Gold! both teams to score, but they're not getting a second. Ryan Gould. Two one dos uno. Too little, too late. It's just a little too late. But hey, at least the both teams to score people got what they wanted. I told you Vancouver would score. Ball was played into Ryan Gould, and he just shot it and turned it home. Basically a pick and roll to a certain extent, but sort of a pick and roll to a certain extent. That's the way I would describe it. But if they basically go straight at the net, they make a tie this game. But basically, it's do it now or don't do it at all. And I think that's going to do it. We're past 95 minutes. Do they give him about 30 seconds? Throw in for LAFC. That's going to do it. That's going to have to do it. $95.30. Throw in. Throw in for Vancouver. Looks like he's going to give them a little bit more to play this forward. He's going to give them a chance to attack. Second ball, Gould. Ilie wins the second ball. And it's full time. There it is. 2-1 LAFC. 2-1 on the night. 2-1 esta noche. There it is. It's over. They get the 1-0 lead. LAFC gets the first win. All right. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review of this match. And then 2 streams tomorrow. Cincinnati NYCFC. Seattle versus Houston. Then the reviews for Seattle, Houston. But I will see you tomorrow. I'll see you later tonight. And then I'll see you tomorrow night. With that being said, review out within the hour. Streams tomorrow night. Review at the end of the second match. I'll see you later. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you.